So, a liberal theologian recently made the statement that the Jesus that she knows would be dressed in drag. And truth be told, I agree with her. She's not wrong. All right, guys, thank you for watching today's video. Go ahead and smite that like button and all your dreams will come true. And then also don't forget to buy our book, The Wandering Stars, available on Amazon. This book is a bestseller, done real well. Praise the Lord for that. Go ahead and check that out and get your copy today. So I want to show you this article. This is from The Dissenter, and a good website I'd recommend to you. You can go check that out. Seems like they do some good work there. And this woman, whose name is Julie Payne Britton, and she is apparently she is a member of the LGBT community, and she is actually apparently one of the ministers at the Southern New England United Church of Christ. And this is like her bio on here. Julie Payne Britton is a member of Discernment, a member in Discernment, the Franklin Association of the SNE, UCC, and pastoral assistant at Halden Park Congregational Church. There it is, Halden Park Congregational Church. And she was at a town hall meeting and made a claim about Jesus Christ. And I agree with what she said, because the Jesus she knows is this way. And listen for a moment here. This is on the Dissenter's X account. Listen to this wild claim real fast. You will be blown away.
The Jesus I know would be dressed in full drag and serving face, or handsome as a trans man, or wrapped in the garb of a non-binary person who knows one gender is way too small to capture their gloriousness.
Okay, let's break that down. Now, my audience is going to listen to that and say blasphemy, and they would be right to do so. But you have to see this from her perspective, okay? She's not what you are if you're a Christian. This woman practices a completely different religion. And yes, the Jesus that she knows, she is describing accurately. And the reason she's doing that is because she does not worship the same Jesus that Christians, Orthodox, conservative, Bible-believing Christians serve. She's describing accurately the Jesus that she worships. Let me say it. Let me just play it one more time.
The Jesus I know would be dressed in full drag and serving face,
Not sure what that means.
or handsome as a trans man, or wrapped in the garb of a non-binary person who knows one gender is way too small to capture their gloriousness.
She's not wrong. I'm going to show you the Jesus that she worships. The Jesus that she worships is right here, male and female, moon and sun, stars. The Jesus that she worships is the Jesus of the mystery religion of Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz. And yes, the anointed child of the false pagan trinity of Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz probably is that way. He's a duality in nature. He is both masculine and feminine. He is both male and female. He is the divine masculine and divine feminine perfectly balanced into one beautiful package in which he has made whole all dualities, and he has brought a perfect mixture of all that. Basically, what I'm trying to say to you in esoteric language is that this woman worships Satan. That's exactly who she worships. Another example of this in another mystery cult religion, and by the way, what you're seeing on the screen here is a Western European alchemical representation of this quote-unquote Jesus that she worships. But let me show you a Hindu representation of this Jesus that she worships. Is something called the Shiva Shakti. Over here you have the lotus flower, and also, if you understand, you got the moon on this side, and you have bright light representing the sun on this side, and you have stars all around them. And what you have is a merger of masculine and feminine put together. This is a mystery cult that is practiced. And by the way, Hinduism is the occult. Y'all realize that, right? You do realize that yoga is a physical exercise of the occult. And so when they're telling you to focus your chi and to find your center and to do all that breath work, you're doing more than just stretching. You are actually practicing a religious ceremony when you do all that kind of stuff, and that's why you need to quit all that nonsense. And I've even had yoga teachers who, up to their eyeballs in that stuff for 20 years, get saved and tell me that there's no way a Christian can conduct all that and be right with the Lord. I've had them tell me that. But she worships the Jesus of the Shiva Shakti, of the Rebus, but she also worships the Jesus of the Baphomet, the duality. Head of a goat, chest of a woman, arms of a man. It's a duality. It is a creature that is both masculine and feminine. That's who this Julie Payne woman worships. And so with that being explained to you, let me say it to you one more time. Let me just play it for you one more time, what this woman believes. And it makes perfect sense from her perspective. That is who she worships.
The Jesus I know would be dressed in full drag and serving face, or handsome as a trans man, or wrapped in the garb of a non-binary person who knows one gender is way too small to capture their gloriousness.
One gender is way too small to capture their gloriousness. You mean something like that? You mean something like that? That's what she's talking about. And guys, we're going to do another video here today on the cancer of effeminate worship in the modern church. We're going to talk about that. Another good article from the Dissenter. And there used to be a time where Christian music was masculine in nature, and because it was masculine because it was directed to a masculine deity. It was directed toward a masculine God, towards a male God. And then suddenly the worship that we've used in churches became effeminate. And now we got guys like Danny Gokey with all this breathy nonsense going on in churches. And it's no longer masculine. Onward Christian Soldier Marching as to War, which is a hymn of the faith. I don't know if you knew that, but that's a good old hymn. Onward Christian Soldier. I'll look that up. Very masculine in nature. Very masculine in nature. But now all this ooey gooey, lovey lovey, Jesus is my boyfriend stuff, it's become feminized is what it is. And the reason, I would suggest to you, the reason that worship has changed is because theology has changed. And the reason theology has changed is because, not because God has changed, it's because the God that people are now worshiping has changed. It's not that music changed, it's that the theology changed. And the reason the theology changed is because the person they were worshiping has changed. Is it too hard to believe that there are a bunch of people getting in churches every week and they're practicing some sort of form of religion, and they're doing something that they've claimed as Christianity, but actually they're worshiping Satan? Is that too wild a claim to make? I don't know. But our Third Adam series kind of lays the groundwork and suggests that, and says that, there is a chance here that these people are practicing Eastern meditation, Eastern mysticism, and they're not even saved. I think that's possible. Third Adam 2, we try to prove that too. In Third Adam 3, we deal with that. And then even in Third Adam 4, man, we make the case that these people are not Christians, man. They're just not. And we want to make that available to everybody so everybody can see it. Folks, there is a very nefarious, very dangerous religion being practiced today, and is being practiced under the cloak of Christianity. And yes, there are obvious examples where, something like this is being said, and everybody's like, oh my goodness, everybody just, the conservative Christian crowd just rolls their eyes and say, hey, no way, goodness gracious, this woman's not what we are. I get it. This is a very in-your-face, very blatant example of this false religion being practiced under the cloak of Christianity, but there are other very more subtle, very more nefarious examples of this. I would name names like Brandon Lake and Danny Gokey and Hillsong and Bethel and Elevation and Stephen Furtick, and I would name names like other people, but of course I would never do such a crazy, direct, bold thing like that. But are these people practicing mystery religion and calling themselves Christians? I think so. Not only do I think so, I know so. And that's what we're trying to warn you against. Our book is available. Check it out. Available on Amazon, Wandering Stars. You'll love this book. It'll help you. It'll bless you. We outline all this stuff. Go check it out. Link in the description below. And you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys later. God bless you.